When temperatures drop, most people focus on buying the warmest possible coat. But here's the truth. Your coat is only part of the story. What you wear underneath it makes a bigger difference than you think. If you're still cold even in a heavy jacket, the problem is usually the layers underneath, or the lack of them. In this video, we'll break down exactly what to wear under a coat to stay cozy all winter. Not just tips, but real, tested combinations that keep your body heat in and the cold out. Base layer. The warmth starts here. The base layer is the most important piece you wear under your coat, and the most overlooked. It's the layer that sits right against your skin, and its job is simple. Trap warmth and wick away moisture. Cotton feels soft at first, but once it absorbs sweat, it stays damp and cold. That's why materials like merino wool or thermal polyester are a better choice. They're light, breathable, and stay dry even after hours outside. Choose something that fits close to your body, like a long-sleeve top or thermal shirt. For extra cold days, pair it with matching leggings under your pants. A good base layer can mean the difference between shivering on your walk and barely noticing the cold at all. Mid-layer, the heat keeper. Once your base layer takes care of moisture and light warmth, the mid-layer steps in to hold the heat. This is your insulation, the cozy core that traps body heat and stops it from escaping. The best mid-layers are made from materials like fleece, wool, or light down. Fleece is great for everyday wear. It's soft, lightweight, and dries quickly. Wool sweaters work well too, especially in dry, chilly weather. Want something warmer? A thin puffer vest or down cardigan can add major heat without bulk. The key here is balance. Your mid-layer should feel warm, but not sweaty or stiff. If you're heading out for a long day, this is the layer that keeps you toasty while your coat blocks the wind. Coat layer, the final shield. Now comes the outer shell, your coat. It's not just for show. This is the layer that stands between you and the elements. A good winter coat doesn't just look warm, it actually blocks wind, repels moisture, and traps body heat inside. The best options combine insulation, like down or synthetic fill, with a windproof and water-resistant shell. For icy, snowy days, go for a coat that's longer. Covering your hips or thighs makes a huge difference. Look for features like storm flaps, tight cuffs, and adjustable hoods. These small details lock in warmth where it matters most. And remember, no coat, no matter how thick, can do its job alone. It needs the right layers underneath to keep you truly cozy. Don't forget the neck and wrists. Even with the best coat, cold air can sneak in through the small openings, especially at your neck and wrists. That's why scarves and gloves aren't just accessories, they're thermal tools. A soft, snug scarf traps warm air around your neck, one of the most vulnerable areas for heat loss. Choose fleece or wool instead of cotton, which stays wet if it snows or rains. Gloves do more than keep your hands comfortable. They protect the blood flow to your fingers. And if your coat sleeves are a little short, consider fingerless gloves with long cuffs or base layers with thumb holes to close the gap. These small additions can transform your whole outfit from barely warm to fully sealed. The power of proper pants. Don't let your upper body steal all the warmth. Your legs need layers too. Regular jeans might seem fine, but denim does a terrible job at insulation. Once it's cold, it stays cold. And when it gets wet, it might as well be ice. Instead, start with thermal leggings or long johns made from merino wool or synthetic blends. They fit under most pants and make a huge difference. On top, choose softshell trousers, lined joggers, or even fleece-lined leggings for everyday wear. If you're heading into real winter, snow, wind, and below zero, snow pants or windproof shells over a base layer will block the chill completely. You'll be surprised how much more energy and comfort you have when your legs are truly warm. Cozy add-ons that make a difference. Sometimes, it's the smallest things that make the biggest difference. Like that scarf that seals the gap at your collar. Or the gloves that actually keep your fingers from freezing. Don't overlook these extras. They're more than just accessories. Start with a warm hat. You lose a lot of heat through your head. And even a simple beanie can change how your whole body feels. Scarves or neck gaiters are key for blocking drafts. Mittens are warmer than gloves because they trap heat better. And insulated ones are essential if you'll be outside for long. Even wool socks can lift your whole mood. Choose ones that are thick but breathable, and never wear cotton socks in cold weather. Cold toes can ruin your day faster than you think. These little items may seem optional, but once you try them, they're non-negotiable. Layer smart, not just warm. It's easy to think that staying warm means piling on more clothes, but it's really about layering smart. Each piece you wear should have a purpose. To wick, to insulate, to protect. Too many thick layers can actually make you colder by trapping sweat and stopping airflow. Think in terms of function, not fashion. Even your favorite cozy hoodie might not help if it's made of the wrong material or holds onto moisture. And don't forget, winter outfits aren't one size fits all. What works for walking the dog might not work for waiting at a bus stop or hiking through snow. Pay attention to what your body needs, adjust based on the weather, and always leave room to move comfortably. The goal isn't to feel like a marshmallow, it's to feel warm, dry, and ready for whatever the day brings. What not to wear. Winter mistakes that leave you cold. Some clothes look warm but work against you in the cold. The first culprit? Cotton. Yes, we're talking about that cozy hoodie or cute cotton socks. Once they get wet from sweat or snow, they stay damp and heavy. Wet cotton equals cold skin. Another mistake, wearing too many tight layers. It might feel snug at first, but tight clothes reduce circulation and trap less air, which means less insulation. You also want to avoid bulky fashion scarves that don't actually cover your neck or trap heat. A small one might look stylish, but a real winter scarf should wrap fully and seal the collar area. One more thing, skipping a hat. You don't lose 50% of your heat through your head. That's a myth. But uncovered skin does lose heat fast, and your head is a big exposed zone. Final winter fail? Layering without breathability. If you overheat and sweat, and that moisture stays trapped, you'll feel colder as soon as you stop moving. Smart winter dressing is about balance, not just piling on clothes. The warmth trick, seal the gaps, keep the heat. Here's something most people overlook. Heat escapes through gaps, at your wrists, ankles, neck, and waist. You can have great layers, but if cold air sneaks in at the edges, your warmth leaks out. That's why smart winter outfits are all about sealing these gaps. Choose base layers with thumb holes to keep sleeves in place. Wear long socks that overlap with leggings or thermal pants, so your ankles stay covered when you walk or sit. Zip or button your jacket fully. Even that tiny open V at the top can let wind rush in. Use a scarf not just for looks, but as a functional seal between coat and skin. Some people even tuck their base layer into their underwear or tights. Yes, really, to stop it from riding up and letting cold in. It's not about being trendy, it's about locking in heat where it matters. Every tiny gap can undo the good work of your warmest clothes. Think like a thermos, tight seals mean no leaks.